morning everyone and welcome to Assembly this morning. Hope you're all well, you're all happy and things are okay at home. So I want you to work really hard this week for your parents and try your best to do the best you can. I know it's very difficult, but please try your best. Today we're going to talk about Bury, the place that we live, and Toby's put together this brilliant presentation which I'm using today. If you would like to do a fact file or a PowerPoint or something about Bury and send it to me, that would be absolutely brilliant. Or you might want to look at Ratcliffe itself, where we live. But yeah, you can do one of those and send it in the usual place. So Toby today has done a little bit of a PowerPoint about Bury, and it starts off with facts about Bury. And this is on the website, which is about the, first of all, the population, which is about 78,000, and it's in Greater Manchester in England. The name is an Old English word meaning castle or fort. So that's a very interesting fact there. And then he talks about some landmarks, and you can have a look into some of these and maybe look a bit more in depth into some of the ones that Toby has only looked at briefly. Most of these he's done a little bit of work on, which is brilliant. So we're going to look first of all at Peel Tower. So Peel Tower you'll see at the top of Holcombe Hill. And it was built in 1852, and it was built in memory of Sir Robert Peel, who we're going to talk about in a minute. He was a very famous person from Bury, and it's at the top there. And if there's a white flag up, if you see a white flag up, it means that the tower is actually open. So it was built in memory of Robert Peel a while ago. Sir Robert Peel was twice Prime Minister of our country, and his statue you can see in the centre of Bury is located there. He also had a lot to do with the creation of the Conservative Party and also the police force as well. And his statue is in bronze. It's about 3.5 metres high in the centre of Bury. Some other things, some other nice parts of Bury. The Burrs Country Park is a very nice place. Some of you might have walked around there before. It's a lovely place and a very historical place for you to walk around when we are not on lockdown and we're not inside keeping safe. The East Lancashire Railway, again, is somewhere that we can visit, a very famous place and a place that people come to from far away to visit. So it runs all the way through Bury, and it runs all the way through different places. They do Harry Potter days, they do lots of fun there. So that is East Lancashire Railway. Okay, it goes through places like Ramsbottom and Somerset and places like that. Bury Transport Museum, lots of you might have gone there before. Somewhere else that lots of people visit, which is all about buses. You can go and see the buses and trains as well there. It's a great place to go. The market is a very famous market, and people again come from very far away. It's one of the biggest markets in the country. It's famous and it's been around since the 15th century, so it's one of the oldest markets as well, and it's obviously famous for our Bury black puddings. The Fusiliers Museum moved a few years ago and is now in the centre of Bury, and you can go there and you can look at all of the memorabilia from the wars, and you can also go to do lots of art sessions and different sessions at Fusiliers Museum when it is open after lockdown. A great place to visit and a great part of Bury, as is the Art Museum with some fantastic art pieces, which is right near the Fusiliers Museum in the centre of Bury as well. And something you can see and go and visit, and you don't always realise, is the Bury Castle, which was built in 1469 by Sir Thomas Pilkington. It's quite close to the statue of Robert Peel there, and it was built there and fortified as a manor house as well. And that is a bit of a picture there. You can see that it's behind the Two Tubs pub just here. That is the old castle. You can go and visit that as well. Bury Town Hall, where the mayor stays, and we've seen him this year. The school council went and asked him lots of brilliant questions. Well done, school council. That's the Elizabethan suite there, which is our town hall. And finally, we've not got our football club anymore, but that is Gig Lane, and hopefully Bury will have a football club soon. One of the oldest football clubs in the country before, obviously things went pear-shaped there a little bit with Bury Football Club, but there is the stadium, Gig Lane, one of the oldest football stadium clubs in the country. Finally, we've got the Met Cafe and the Millgate Shopping Centre, two other areas of Bury that you might have visited before. Okay, so lots of information there from Toby about Bury, really good information about Robert Peel, about the castle, about the art gallery, all the great things about our town. I would love you to do some more research, look into that, look at Toby's presentation and find out about it today. So have a really, really good day. Remember, if you need to get things in for Wesley's Got Talent, they have to be in today. So please try and get your Wesley Got Talent auditions in as soon as possible. Thank you very much. Have a nice day, everyone. I'll see you soon.